Before you decide what marriage should be, have you ever stopped to ask what God intended it to be? What if the struggles we see today are not because marriage is failing, but because we've drifted away from the original design? Welcome to the Conversations, where we are healing hearts, building lives, and rising higher. I want to go back to where marriage was first designed, because I believe with everything in me that most of what is breaking in our homes today is not because marriage is broken. It is because we have walked so far from what marriage was meant to be that we are now trying to sustain something we were never actually building. Genesis 2, verse 24. Therefore a man shall leave his father and his mother and hold fast to his wife, and they shall become one flesh. 3 instructions, simple on the surface, profound underneath. Leave, hold fast, one flesh. God did not say marry someone who makes you happy. God did not say stay until it gets inconvenient. God did not say become one when it feels right. He said leave with intention. Hold fast with commitment. Become one with your whole self. This was not a suggestion. This was a blueprint. But somewhere along the way, we rewrote the blueprint. We turned marriage into a transaction, a negotiation between two people asking only, what do I get from this? We turned it into a performance. Beautiful weddings, curated anniversaries, matching outfits on social media, while the real marriage was quietly dying in private. We turned it into an experiment. Let me try this person and see if they work for me. And when it got hard, and marriage always gets hard, instead of going deeper, we started looking for the exit. And the part that grieves me most, we have done all of this while calling ourselves people of faith. This is the Conversations, where we are healing hearts, building lives, and rising higher. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Conversations, where we are healing hearts, building lives, and rising higher. I want to unpack those 3 words again. Leave. This means you come into marriage as a person who has done the work. You are not bringing unresolved childhood wounds and expecting your spouse to heal them. You are not bringing patterns from your family of origin and recreating them in your new home without examination. Leaving means arriving. Arriving as someone ready, not perfect, but ready and willing. Hold fast. Ecclesiastes 4 verse 12 says, a cord of 3 strands is not quickly broken. Hold fast means when it gets hard, and it will, you don't reach for your phone to vent to someone who should not have access to the private struggles of your marriage. You reach for each other, you reach for God, you hold fast. One flesh. This is the part we reduce to the physical. But one flesh is spiritual. It is the merging of 2 lives, 2 histories, 2 futures into something neither could be alone. It requires surrender. And surrender is the one thing our generation has been taught to fear. I am not standing here pointing fingers at broken marriages from a place of judgment. I am standing here because I believe the family is the foundation, the smallest unit that forms the community, that forms the nation, that shapes the next generation. And when we get this wrong, we don't just hurt ourselves. We send broken patterns into the lives of children who never asked to carry them. But here is the grace in all of this. It is not too late to return to the design. For some of you, that means choosing your spouse again, deliberately, intentionally, today. For some of you, it means getting the help you have been avoiding. Counseling, therapy, honest conversation. For some of you, it means doing the personal work you brought into the marriage unfinished. God's design is still available to you. The blueprint has not changed. The question today is not whether marriage is still relevant. It is. It always will be. The question is, are we willing to return to what it was designed to be? Are we willing to leave properly, to hold fast faithfully, to become one fully, honestly, sacrificially? If today's conversation spoke to your heart, I want you to do 3 things. First, drop a prayer emoji in the comments as a sign that you're choosing to build according to God's design. Because the foundation is still solid. We just have to be willing to build on it properly. And finally, subscribe and follow the Conversations so you never miss these life-changing discussions. Thank you for spending these moments with me. Remember, healing is possible, growth is intentional, and with God, restoration is always within reach. Until next time, keep building lives and keep rising higher. I am Christy, built to rise. You've been watching the Conversations with Christy, where we are healing hearts, building lives, and rising higher. Thank you for watching.